Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be diving into the world of Pixar animation, and we're going to be talking about Inside Out 2. It's become a massive global success. This film, unbelievable the amount of money that it's made at the box office. But without further ado guys, let's jump straight into it. Let's break it down and let's see what's going on with this movie. So this comes to us from comicflicknews.com. Inside Out 2 becomes the first movie of the year to pass 1 billion at the worldwide box office. So I mean, animated movies, they're all the rage at the moment guys. They generate so much money. There's a lot of people out there that still kind of underestimate the power of animation when it comes to theatrical releases. But this just goes to show the first $1 billion film of the year. Absolutely great success. Could not be more happy for the creatives behind the movie. So let's go into it guys and see what's going on. So, as July begins, 2024 has its first $1 billion blockbuster. Disney Pixar's Inside Out, which debuted in theaters on June 14th, has consistently captivated audiences and critics alike. Now it has officially become the first movie of the year to surpass 1 billion mark at the global box office. Like I said guys, could not be more happy for the creatives behind this team. I mean, they must be popping bottles of champagne in their office. I mean, this is great news. This isn't my kind of movie. I haven't seen it. It's not the sort of thing that appeals to me that much. But I celebrate for those of you who have seen this film, who do enjoy these animated Pixar movies. That's fantastic. I hope it goes on to spur more spin-offs and more sequels in the Inside Out franchise. I'm sure it will with the success. But like I say guys, you know, it's not for me, but I still celebrate the success for you guys who do enjoy it. So in just 19 days of general release, Inside Out 2 has grossed an impressive 469.3 million in North America and 545.5 million internationally, bringing its worldwide total to 1.015 billion. This milestone places the sequel among only 11 animated films in history to achieve this feat. That just goes to show you guys how difficult it is to get into that $1 billion club. There's only 11 animated movies in history that have made that milestone. So with 8 of those being Disney titles, remarkably, Inside Out 2 is the fastest animated film to reach this milestone. Yeah, and the fact that 8 of those animated movies are 8 out of those 11 animated $1 billion movies are Disney, that's kind of just shows you their track record and their success with animated features that Disney and Pixar put out. So Inside Out 2, like I said, is the fastest animated film to reach this milestone. Whether it gets there fast, whether it gets there slow, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Profitable is profitable, money is money. Whether you get there fast, whether you get there slow, it really doesn't matter. This movie is just printing money all day, every day. And like I say, the creatives must be absolutely, overwhelmed with the success this movie has been shown at the box office. So we do have a post here from X. So this features the other $1 billion animated movies. So let's just go and have a look at this list quickly, just out of interest. So this post here comes to us from ToonHive. Animated films only ever to hit 1 billion at the box office. So we have Frozen, we have Frozen 2, the Super Mario Brothers movie, Incredibles 2, Minions, Despicable Me 3, Toy Story 4, Toy Story 3, Finding Dory. I'm so surprised that Finding Dory made that list, to be honest. The fact that that made over $1 billion still blows my mind. Zootopia, and Inside Out 2. So that's a very short there but precise list of the animated movies that have made it into the $1 billion club. Again, I just want to celebrate with you guys who do enjoy these movies. It's a fantastic success. You'll be seeing more Inside Out franchise coming in the near future with this amount of money that they've made. Whether it's going to be spin-offs, whether it's going to be sequels, whether it's going to be TV shows, you're guaranteed to see Inside Out come back at some point very soon. I can bet my bottom dollar on that. So let's keep going. So these impressive numbers are a positive sign for movie theaters, indicating a resurgence of mega blockbusters. Yeah, this is great for the movie theaters. Obviously, over COVID, over the movie strikes, the writers and director strikes, the theaters have been laid bare for so many years now, and they were really struggling to stay open and almost hit bankruptcy at one point, a lot of the big theater chains. So it's great to hear that audiences are coming back, that these movies are doing well, and that the whole kind of box office industry is being revitalized. That's great to hear. So, which has been rare since the pandemic, like I was just saying. For Pixar, the success is particularly sweet, as the studio has faced recent box office challenges, with films like Turning Red That was amazing, that film. I really enjoyed that film. Even though animated movies aren't really my thing, I still enjoy Turning Red. Soul and Luca performing directly on Disney+. So, Pete Docter, original Inside Out director and Pixar chief, has highlighted how the pandemic-era strategy of releasing movies on streaming platforms has trained audiences to watch films at home. Yeah, it's really not good to get audiences watching movies at home. We need to get people back into the cinemas, back into the theaters, whichever word you want to use. There has to be incentives. You know, there has to be that kind of worthwhile ticket value to go and watch movies, to get people, you know, people are lazy. So to get people's butts out of the house to go and watch movies on the big screen, that's kind of what we want. So this shift, he believes, contributed to the relative underperformance of 2022's Lightyear. No, it's just the fact that that movie wasn't that good. 2023's Elemental, I did go and watch that, and I actually really did enjoy that. I thought it was quite good. The underlying kind of story about immigration and stuff like that was quite hard-hitting, and that was quite a good movie. Inside Out 2's box office triumph suggests a promising return to form for Pixar and the theatrical experience. So, we have a quote here. On behalf of movie theatre owners across the country and around the world, we want to congratulate Disney's Inside Out 2 for grossing $1 billion faster than any other animated movie in history, says Michael O'Leary, President and CEO of National Association of Theatre Owners. This film's stunning global success once again illustrates that audiences the world over will respond to compelling, entertaining movies and that they want to enjoy them on the big screen. Yeah, I mean, the hunger is there for these types of movies. I mean, it's a 4-quadrant, family-friendly movie that people go and watch repeatedly over and over again. All people of all ages and all backgrounds can enjoy these animated movies. You can take your kids, you can take your grandparents, you know, so there's no end of kind of audiences that want to see this kind of movie. So, switching gears slightly, let's talk about the Rotten Tomatoes score for Inside Out 2. So, adding to its success, Inside Out 2 has received high praise from critics and audiences alike. Reflective in its impressive Rotten Tomatoes score, the animated sequel boasts a 90% approval rating from critics and 96% audience score. That's insane, a 96% audience score. That just goes to show you how beloved this film is, and people just absolutely can't get enough of this franchise. So, highlighting its broad appeal and the emotional resonance of its storytelling. These stellar reviews have undoubtedly contributed to the film's robust box office performance, reinforcing its status as a must-see movie of the year. Have you seen Inside Out 2 yet? If not, do you plan to see it? Drop us a comment down below. The movie's digital and streaming debut dates have yet to be announced. Well, they're not going to be announcing the digital streaming debut date because they want people to go out in theaters and watch it. So they're going to try and keep the focus on people going out to watch it on the big screen rather than trying to distract audiences with when it's going to be available at home. Because if they bring out that release date of when it's going to be available at home, people are just sit at home and think, oh, if I just wait 2 or 3 weeks, I can just watch it at home. But if they don't have that debut streaming date in the back of their mind, they're more likely to go out and then watch it in theaters, which, you know, kind of makes sense from a business perspective. So I get why they haven't announced the home release of this movie just yet. But yeah, guys, so that's where we are. So let's just sum it up quickly. 90% critic score, 96% audience score, and it's the fastest animated movie to make $1 billion, fitting into the $1 billion club with 11 movies. So, incredible success across the board. Could not be more happy for everybody involved with this movie. Let's hope that we get more movies this year that go on to generate this kind of buzz, that make this kind of money, that get the theatrical experience back to where it should be, and people enjoying movies on the big screen. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this news. Did you see Inside Out 2? What did you think about it? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And what do you think about the success of it being the fastest animated movie to hit $1 billion? Can't wait to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. Hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.